Welcome back to Road to Fire. We're a family of four documenting our journey to FIRE, financial independence, retire early. Let's chat about 7 things we don't buy or spend money on anymore. I will share details on each item, how we plan to increase our savings rate, and plans to cut more expenses this year with all the numbers like always, so please hang with me. Now the goal is to save 30% of our income. Right now we're just about there, but it's been a bit of a struggle. I would love to save at least 33% or 1/3 of our take-home pay, but we would really have to make some big adjustments. To hit our goal, we've been working on eliminating meaningless purchases or stopping buying things we don't need. Now, we moved to our house just about 2.5 years ago, and it felt empty at the beginning. But the amount of stuff we have accumulated in such a short amount of time is astonishing. Okay, we're not hoarders by any means, and most people who enter our home feels it's empty. But when you open a closet, you pull out a drawer, there are many things in there we just don't use. I am 100% in the spring cleaning mood, but more than anything, I've been focusing on not spending when we don't need to. Now, we do no-spend challenges, and we give a lot of things away to Goodwill almost monthly, but we still find a way to accumulate things over time. To hit an at least 30% savings rate, we have to stop spending on things we don't use, don't need, or don't value. We have clothes that haven't been worn in closets, toys still in boxes from years ago, and even food going to waste weekly. So for this year, not only are we wanting to try to get our savings rate up, we are also working on spending less on things we don't need. It's not easy, especially with kids, and I was raised in more is better type of family, so there's a lot of unlearning that needs to happen. I'm not saying my mother was a hoarder, but she does love stuff. But that's the culture we live in. So to save more money and to clear up our house and mine, we recently stopped spending on these 7 things. First, we stopped spending on sale items. So we don't do BOGOs, we don't do buy one, get one 25% off, we don't do Black Friday, Amazon Prime Day, or any special day of sales. We stay far away from sales. Why? Because sales means more spending. Essentially, a sale is designed for you to buy more than you need, usually on items you probably don't need in the first place. I've learned to buy what I need exactly when I need it, and that's it. Now let's talk about the buy one, get 25% off the second one deal. Let's say the item is a package of chicken. The goal of the retailer is for you to buy more than one package of chicken, so they entice you with this deal. Say you intend to buy only one packet of chicken for the week. You wrote it down on your list, you get to the store, you see this deal, and then instinctively and almost unconsciously you add 2 items to your cart. So instead of buying the one package you need, you're now buying 2. So for the $4.99 you budgeted, it's now $6.99 or whatever the promotion was. Doesn't sound too bad, right? But when you do this over several items week after week, it adds up. I found myself buying more things that were not even on our list just because it was on sale. Most of the time, a sales item is not a sale. It's part of a manufacturer's trade promotional strategy. What might be the sale price is just the November price, which occurs every year. Most products have promotional trade strategies that are so periodic they're almost predictable. Now, I'm not against buying the items you need at a lower price. I just don't seek out sales. I just shop for what I need, when I need it, and that has helped us stay on budget. Number 2 is we stopped buying the latest version of anything. Just this week, my husband's 8-year-old phone died. We went to bed and woke up and it wouldn't turn on. Rest in peace, old phone. I can't even tell you what gen version it was. We ran that phone to its death, literally. But it got a new one, and it wasn't even the latest version. Just one that would give him what he needs from it. We realized quickly that we don't need the latest version of most technology items because, well, the old versions work just fine. We have a vacuum cleaner that is at its last bit of life. We bought it refurbished over 7 years ago, and my husband still wants to find a way to fix it. Now, we haven't always been this way. We were Apple snobs for a very long time until we realized that the latest versions don't really give us anything more than what we currently have. Don't get me wrong, technology is a beautiful thing. But if it's a TV, computer, iPad, phone, or vacuum, we use it until it can't be used anymore before we seek out the new or another version. This has saved us a lot of money over the years. Now, number 3 is travel souvenirs. I'm embarrassed to say that I have over 100 travel souvenir magnets stored in a box in our basement. Yes, over 100. I used to collect magnets from places we've been, and I was all about it. But guess what? I never use them. They are clunky and impractical, and I have nowhere to put them. We love to travel. We always have and always will. But we travel for the memories, not for the stuff. In fact, travel shops, gift shops, or souvenir shops are all generally overpriced and filled with things we just don't need. We would buy these souvenirs and never use them. I mean, we have several shot glasses and we rarely drink. It makes no sense. I think it was something we thought we needed to do, but I've learned that we are more focused on the moments and the memories than anything else. I can't even begin to quantify how much we have spent on souvenirs over the years. It has to be in the hundreds. Souvenirs just aren't for us now. We skip this purchase when traveling. Number 4 is accessories and jewelry. I don't even remember the last time I wore earrings or jewelry. I do have a fitness watch that I wear every single day and I obsess about it, but that's about it. I rarely even wear my own wedding ring. If we go out for date night, I might put my band on, but that's about 1 to 2 times a month. I never bring accessories or wear jewelry when I travel because I'm very forgetful. And because I work from home, I just need to make sure I have a professional top on for the webcam videos. But I do remember in college I had a large jewelry collection, especially bangles. Bangles or bracelets were my thing. I had all shapes, colors, and textures, and I loved them. And I got roped into the need for designer purses as well. And I still have a few of them, but those are collecting dust in my closet. Over time, I find that I prefer a more simple, sleek, modest, minimalistic style, but that wasn't an immediate shift. As I got older and as my work life changed, I just didn't need more accessories or jewelry in my life. This was one purchase that was so easy to cut in our budget. Now, we are by no means minimalists, just to be 100% clear. We buy what we need, when we need it, and that's it. This list is of things we no longer buy, not because we're removing 100 items from our house by Q2, or because we're shifting into a new lifestyle, or we just don't need them anymore. We are in a different season of life. Maybe this is what mid-30s feels like, no clue, but I've always been one to seek less. I personally love order, and clutter reminds me too much of my childhood and not in a good way. These shifts have saved us money, but to be 100% honest, these savings were a byproduct. So, what really helped me curb our spending was getting off social media. I don't have any social media pages except this YouTube channel. No LinkedIn, no Instagram, no Facebook, no TikTok, no nothing. The less I am consuming on social media, the more control I have with my spending. I can't covet something I don't know or don't see. Eliminating social media has been liberating and life-changing. So how do I connect with friends or family? Well, on my phone, like we did before 2006. Social media made me feel like I need to buy this or that, or go here and do that and post this about that. I thought I was mentally strong to not be influenced, but I wasn't. And once I got off, it was like chains were literally broken. Ads and consumerism is rampant on social media, and getting off helped us cut down on our spending overall. Okay, number 5 is we don't buy or subscribe to music streaming services. What if I tell you I'm a one song for about 4 months type of person? My husband hates this, but I can have one worship song on repeat as my rocky pump-up song for months. I was stuck on the song Gyre by Maverick City for almost all of 2023, and to the point my son asked if I knew any other music. I love music, but if the song is good, it's good. I don't need to get a music streaming service. The ads don't bother me, but what does bother me is the nonstop emails or prompts to subscribe. I think I have to say no about 2 times a day. This again wasn't about cost savings. It was just something that I didn't need. In general, I am almost entirely listening to podcasts via Pocket Cast. Even when I work out, I usually have ID plugged in as I'm deeply obsessed with true crime, so music isn't necessarily the first option for me when I want to listen to something. My husband has had Spotify, but after the 3 free months ended, he didn't see a need for it. So we still use the platform, but we just don't pay for them. Okay, I've talked about this, but number 6 is food delivery services. Just to be clear, we do order takeout, just not via food delivery service. The fees have gotten out of hand. Plus, the prices are inflated because, to be honest, the restaurant is not making much on these transactions. We have takeout on Thursdays, usually once a week, and we just call our favorite restaurant and pick up our food directly from them. I used to be the promo-only food delivery service gal. I would wait until they gave me a really nice promo to order something, but even with the promos, it's still more expensive than just driving 5 minutes to our local Thai place. I love the convenience of delivery services, but because we have curbed a desire for takeout and my love for cooking at home has skyrocketed lately, we just don't see the need of it anymore. Takeout used to be one of my guilty pleasures, and I have realized I find more pleasure in cooking a good meal at home for my family. I enjoy cutting up the foods, finding a new recipe, and going at it. The best part is when my kids love the meal more than I do. And because I'm cooking more, even taking cooking classes through my company for free, I no longer have the need for food delivery services. Okay, so the last thing we don't buy anymore is prepared foods. This includes pre-sliced, diced, chopped, cut food items, that mainly you would find in the deli or fresh produce sections. We instead buy the entire head of lettuce or whole watermelon and cut it at home. We don't buy prepared salads or soups or dips or meals that are also found in the deli for quick on-the-go options. I prefer to make the food options specifically for what we want at home. Also, instead of paying for someone else to prepare your food, I just do it myself. I've also noticed that these prepared foods spoil much quicker and have a very short shelf life. Now, I enjoy cutting up the food I have at home to what I need, and I buy the whole options of our fruits, veggies, and most of our meats. We used to buy our meat in bulk or whole as well, but the local farmer we work with has since moved on, which is the big bummer as the price of meat is crazy these days. But to save on groceries and for our overall convenience and use, we skip the prepared section altogether when we go grocery shopping. There are many more things we can cut out. We will always be looking for ways to increase our savings rate, but I want to know, what have you cut out? Share things you have cut out to save money or because it just naturally fell off your standard shopping list down in the comments below. I want to know, as it might spark more ideas for us. Now, I'm hosting game night this Friday, and it has really made me go through our house not only to make sure it's clean, but to declutter and remove things we don't use or need. I'm beginning to see more things we can add to the do not buy list. But as a parent, I feel that clutter is almost inevitable, especially with birthday parties that have birthday baggies with items no kids really want or needs, or school projects that accumulate over the weeks, and even just gifts from friends and family. We have shifted to a no-gift family, but there are still older family members who won't accept the change. I've seen more birthday requests come with no gifts please comments, as I bet they are experiencing the same things we do. No more stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff of things we just don't need. But I'm loving how this financial journey is changing all aspects of our lives. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Until next time.